In this thread posted on Cringe TikToks, we have some random woman harassing ICE who are just sitting down eating at a Mexican restaurant. Although there are people who debate that Chipotle is not a Mexican restaurant, and you know what? Fair enough. Honestly, I don't really like it, but here we go. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. Not sure that makes sense, but here we go.
While you're videoing everyone,
Yeah, there is.
can I ask why? Because I'm in it.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. 'cause
It
we're all
doesn't
in
matter.
it.
Do you want to give me your information?
No, I just want to know.
Do
where
you want to give me arm's length?
I just want to know. Where
Do you
you're
want to
videoing.
back up so I feel safe?
Sure.
Okay, back up.
Hi, have a good day.
You too. God bless you. Back
I'm
up.
going around you.
You don't intimidate me.
I'm not trying to intimidate you.
Yeah. Well, no, that was your attempt.
Right. I say put that woman in prison. Not the blonde woman, but she's apparently a politician, according to them. No, the woman who's stalking, harassing, filming people without consent, the woman who is intimidating other people by walking up to them and saying, back up, get out of my way, I'll do what I want, you respect my authority. No, put her in prison. I mean, she is harassing people. She's stalking people. She's filming them without consent. She's really disrupting public peace. I mean, how would you feel if you were just sitting there eating and some bitch came in and started recording you and acting the way she acted, to put it simply? And, of course, you know, Reddit loves this. This is like jet fuel for them, just straight into their brain. See, the thing is, ICE wasn't wearing masks there. Did you notice that? And they look exactly like what I thought they would look like. The Reddit loves to say that. The left wing love to say that. They love to say that someone looks exactly like what they thought they look like. Yeah, that's right, man. You're a prophet. You know everything. You figured out that the people who were behind those masks were adults and males. You could have, you know, guessed that. Wait. Did you mean to say that they're white? But not all of them are white. Is that what you meant to say? So you figured out that I mean, you could still tell that even behind the mask, just to be clear, but you figured out that the dominant color was also the majority of the people working for ICE in the country. Really? Wow, you're a genius. You deserved those upvotes, clearly. Moving on, she's an elected figure, Janelle Bowles? That's a terrible last name, honestly. So they're attacking her because she didn't want to be filmed. She didn't ask not to be filmed, though. She asked why they're filming and said, because I'm in it, and I think anyone should have the right to ask why they're being filmed. But apparently not. Apparently that's not allowed if Reddit doesn't like you. There's the Chipotle comment. Why do they all look the same? I guess it's because they're white supremacist fascists, clearly. After the meal, they went to the kitchen and arrested all the cooks. It's just dissemination of misinformation there. Not even trying to put it in quotes or anything to fake it. They're just straight up saying a lie. And people will believe that. Especially in a place like this. People will believe it. I love how cowardly and quiet they are when they don't have their masks on and their fucking guns. You mean you like how civil and respectful they are, sitting in a restaurant eating their food quietly without harassing anybody like a normal goddamn person? Is that what you love about them? How they're acting normal? And what about the person who was recording? Were they acting normal? No, I don't think they were. They were acting like, you know what they were acting like? A Redditor. Sitting here insulting a bunch of people, every possible insult you can, except none of them stick, because you can't tell their IQ. You can't tell whether or not they're racist. All you can do is accuse them of things. You can see the guilt in their eyes. It's pathetic how weak they become when they're not dressed for combat. Right, right. Well, I mean, we could make ridiculous comments about matching up Redditors against ICE agents in a fist fight, but I mean, are you really trying to say that you could 1v1 them if they didn't have their guns? You understand the point of being a government agent, the point of having the guns and the armor and stuff to begin with, right? I mean, what are you even talking about? It's like a stag saying, "Yeah, that human's a total bitch without his guns, his bow and arrow, or whatever." What are you talking about? Just a reminder, police exist to serve the billionaires, not the working class. I'll remind you that the extreme left are constantly saying that Trump is both a fascist and also a Russian asset. I'm not sure if they're saying he's a fascist or a communist, but often they're calling him a communist, a literal Russian for that matter. So weird that they seem to hate capitalism so much, the left wing. It's almost like they have been prepped to be communists, but that's a story for another time.
Most leaders would have tabled the issue after receiving public input and providing sufficient notice. But you did nothing, and you laughed about it. Shame! No, stop it! Leave her alone! Don't touch me! Stop touching her! Don't touch me! Why are you approaching me? Back up! Stop it! I do not give
This is fucked up. You know that, right? You're wrong for this shit.
No! No! Stop. Get off of me! Get off of me!
Not like this.
We got you. We got you.
Everybody's gonna see
You guys are fucking insane! What are you doing? Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Sorry, I just want to go back to this. They're actually biting onto this to hold on to it. It's like it's Nico Robin in Innie's lobby or something.
Leave her alone.
Look at that.
Leave her alone. You guys are a joke. Under what cause? Under what cause are you doing this to her?
Right. What is this for?
What is her charge?
You guys are escalating.
conduct.
That's bullshit.
You're the escalator, officer.
You escalated
No,
that.
we're
not.
I asked her to stop. Actually, I wanted to ask her to stop. What are you doing?
What did you do? Oh my God, what did she do? Tell me what she did wrong.
She's under arrest.
Why? What?
She's under arrest.
Why?
For what? No.
Yeah, for what?
What is she
Why?
under arrest
Yeah,
for?
from
It is.
What's
her
her
name?
name?
what crime?
Name and badge number. Name and badge number. I do not consent
Oh, what are they
for you
taking?
touching me. I do not consent.
Don't consent to a cop arresting you. You stupid fucking bitch. They don't need your permission to touch you.
Stop touching us. Yes. I do not consent.
A lot of people have been watching this.
What is your name and badge number?
Be on the report.
No, you have to tell me your name
No, I
and
don't.
badge number.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do. You do.
You do. It's the
You need
law.
to tell us
Tell
it's the
me
law.
what's the badge number, sir?
What is the badge number?
Trust me, I know the law. You don't, police officer. I, thermonuclear weapons grade Karen _ 41791139557. I know the law.
We need the badge number.
Nazis.
Staying silent.
Fuck.
I really wonder what happened.
Oh, why are you taking her?
That's not how.
You want to hold this hand?
You need to give us your name.
Who's the supervisor?
We're the supervisors.
Oh, that's rough. Why are you touching her so rough?
That's so rough. Did you see that? Was that rough? Oh, damn it. That's so rough. Oh god, Reddit.
Do not consent, Nazis.
Staying
Let's see
silent.
how rough
Fuck.
this is.
Really wonder what happened.
Oh, why are you taking her?
That's not how.
You want to hold this hand?
You need to give us your name.
Who's the supervisor?
We're the supervisors.
Oh, that was so rough.
Why are you touching her so rough?
It was so rough, wasn't it? Barely even moved her, and she said, "Ow." Ow. The fakest ow you've ever heard in your life. Why were they touching them rough? Why were they arresting them? It's because they were resisting arrest. All of them were resisting arrest. And why were they being arrested? Well, it was completely cut, wasn't it? Right from the get-go, it was cut. So you don't really know what happened. It goes from her talking to her being arrested, her sitting down, her screaming and shouting at the cops, and refusing to cooperate with them. They specifically were saying, "Ma'am, please," and she was laying on the ground, sitting up against the wall, fighting back against them. Why is she being arrested? I don't know how reality works. Why can't you punch and kick cops? Why can't you just lay on the ground and refuse to be arrested? Isn't that how that's how I got all my toys when I was in Toys R Us, and my mom bought me all those toys, and it made me stop screaming. Now, here's a little feed here at the top. The best comment. At a certain point, we have to realize there's 40 people in a room telling 3 people to stop. So you're saying that they should have lynched the cops. Thank you. That was on my mind the whole video. If that was on your mind the whole video, then you didn't pay attention to anything in the video, by the way. If that's the only thing you were thinking about, then you're not thinking about the video at all. But what are these 3 guys gonna do if 40 people come to the woman's help? Come to the woman's help. So you people, you're saying that these humans should devolve into monkeys and attack the police officers, kill them even, because being angry, being indignant, being pretentious, being wrong, that makes you correct. Having numbers makes you correct. They're sitting there saying that it's all recorded. The people that you're saying should have attacked and killed them, you're saying that they're recording all of it. They're saying they're recording all of it, and you're telling them to attack the police officers? They were recording it. What? So they would have been recording evidence of them attacking police officers. And this was going through your mind the whole time you watched the video. You just couldn't figure out, why don't they do it? Why don't they record themselves committing a federal crime? Well, I just don't understand. Why is it wrong to lynch and attack federal agents or governmental agents or whatever? I just don't understand. I can't figure it out. And of course, we have pictures of Luigi, gifs of Luigi. This is a pro-communist, anti-capitalism, I don't know if it's Russia or Chinese psyop or whatever, but it's anti-America. That's what it is. A bunch of people on this website, a massive amount of people, like the majority of it would seem. Anyone on the main feed anyway, outside of like little subreddits for maybe some video games or anime or whatever, the main feed of subreddit is anti-America, and violently so, to the point where they are calling for assassination, they're calling for genocide, and they act like they're the victims. They're the oppressed ones who live in an authoritarian police state. They say as much right here. We live in a militarized police state. Our justice department and highest court is completely corrupt and complicit. We are on our own. Followed by a gif of someone who murdered someone else because they were mad about something. You can argue about whether or not that was or wasn't the right thing to do, but in the end, the mentality that it's okay to kill anyone that you disagree with is certainly wrong. And if you disagree, then, well, you're basically voting for Senator Armstrong. So, I mean, yeah, he was kind of based in some ways, but he was also a complete lunatic in other ways. That's what you're voting for. Someone who's sometimes correct and sometimes a complete lunatic. I mean, at that point, you're basically saying that you may as well vote for Trump. Like, even Trump, they occasionally will say that, well, a clock is right twice a day or whatever, some BS remark like that. Even Trump sometimes they'll agree with, but for the most part, they'll say Trump's crazy. I mean, is this not the same thing? They act like they're oppressed victims in this Nazi regime ruled by an authoritarian military police state that will kill them for disagreeing. And yet here they are, not only disagreeing, but saying that anyone who disagrees with them, including every single member of every single governmental agency, including the military, should be annihilated. I'll remind you that these are the same people who think that they are going to have a civil war or something where they're going to win. Like they're going to get the military on their side or something. I'm not sure how exactly they plan to do that, but it seems to me like they are completely free to be massive, gigantic assholes, freer than the vast majority of countries in the world would allow someone to be, and they don't even realize it because they have never left their country, or never left the internet if they're not from the USA. They don't even realize that if they did this in many other countries, they'd find out real quick. And, well, they keep saying the time will come, the day will come when AOC will take over and all of these people will be punished and everyone who was on their side will FAFO. But look at what they're saying. I mean, they're straight up saying that you should lynch cops if you disagree with them. And they won't be arrested for it or charged for it because they do live in a free country. Or at the very least, they live on the internet and are saying things about America on the internet which pretty much never gets punished, even if it's violent. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.